So many accessories.
Get the camera off me, Gary. Bring them now.
Kevin Loudspeaker here at the commentation station alongside Green, and wrestling is cool. Very awkward confrontation to begin this match here. Eddie Kingston coming over here and throwing our microphones down at the commentation station.
That's right. I'm going to go ahead and apologize to everybody watching this at home, everybody in the building for Eddie Kingston's actions. I personally don't know what's up with them, what's been going on.
I didn't know what to do. He came over here like, oh no, here he comes again. No.
Here, back up, Gavin. He's got a shovel, man. What's going through his head right now?
I don't know. He was motioning like he was going to throw that electric fan in the ring a little bit earlier.
With you standing in
in an absolute psychotic state right now. This man has lost it. Get it together, Kingston.
Going over to the merchandise table now and just flipping things around.
He's got a match with Eric Corvis here that he doesn't even seem the least bit preoccupied with.
That's right. To say the least, his mind isn't in the match. I don't know where his mind is. He might have lost.
Eric Corvis, a competitor here. Wrestling is cool, here to prove a lot in this ring. I had a chance to speak with him a little earlier. He's a very, very smart man. He's an intellectual.
Is that right?
And he approaches this ring like a mathematical equation. And he's trying to solve those in the ring.
Well, he's got quite the stumper ahead of him in Eddie Kingston. That's one equation that is tough to solve. You can take my word from it from experience.
Not an easy opponent here in his Wrestling is Cool debut.
And this is the first thing I'm seeing of Eric Corvis.
I believe I got a chance to see Eric Corvis, a little bit of Eric Corvis on National Pro Wrestling Day. But here in singles competition, he's got his hands full with Eddie Kingston, who is in no mood for jokes. And Eric Corvis giving it to him. Wow, some powerful strikes.
Right on the chin.
Big guy, this Eric Corvis as well. Down goes Kingston. Small package. Hooks him up early in the contest.
He couldn't get the full cradle on with his feet crossed. Eddie Kingston able to slip out. Look at this, Eddie Kingston.
Just shoving Eric Corvis right there after.
I think that was a shot to the face.
Using a referee as a shield there. And now from there, dumping Corvis.
And you see the darkened, covered up right hand and arm of Eddie Kingston. Who knows what's in that glove and in that arm thing. I don't know what he just threw. Eddie Kingston in rare
what
form.
A shot right there with that heavily guarded arm and hand. The padded glove, or whatever it is he's got on.
I gotta tell you,
he's taking Corvis pillar to post here, right into the, head first into the concrete. Eddie Kingston, it's the look of a demented man.
Seriously, and that was disgusting. That was that man's head bouncing off that brick wall.
You can look in the eyes of Eddie Kingston, and there's just nothing there.
Nobody
home at all. I'm worried here for some of these fans here in the crowd.
Seriously, the atmosphere borderline uncomfortable.
Not wing.
Corvis being thrown into the ring here, but lying relatively motionless after being thrown skull first into concrete.
I mean, Kingston's got to be getting in Corvis's head with all this. But I mean, what do you do when your opponent is acting this way?
Eric Corvis doing his best, trying to fight.
But he's got a tough hill to climb right now. And he's fighting from underneath.
Last of the dying breed here. Rare appearance in wrestling is cool.
You can hear the shots.
Big suplex. Big suplex from a big man.
Right, Gavin, I gotta tell you, I was excited to come out here and do this commentary with you, but right now, I gotta tell you, this isn't a whole lot of fun.
I'm not feeling very comfortable right now.
And I'm sure everybody here feels the same way.
Manhandling audience members.
It's hard to see from here, but
Eric Corvis now.
that's what happens. Eddie Kingston went outside and turned his back on his opponent.
He literally turned his back on Eric Corvis, and Eric Corvis went outside and took advantage of it like he needed to.
Right in front of Dan Yost, the referee, Eddie Kingston going directly to the eye sockets.
Who knows what's on those things? The fingers of those gloves going right into the eyes of Corvis.
Kingston is just unhinged.
Corvis able to get underneath there. A flurry of offense. Can Corvis put a couple moves together? He needs to put some moves together here. No, flurry of offense from Eddie Kingston now. Lefts and rights. Hard shot to the chest.
Knockout blow to the face.
This is now where Corvis wants to be right here. As this chaotic, unleashed Eddie Kingston destroys Eric Corvis.
Man, I'm almost speechless. The way he's acting. Now with a face lock. Grounded face lock by Eddie Kingston on Eric Corvis. Corvis trying to fight out of it. Once again, Kingston taking his attention off his opponent. But that face lock is such a controlling hold.
Kingston now getting his focus back on the match.
The comments of Eddie Kingston are those of his own.
I apologize.
And nobody else in the company of wrestling is cool.
On behalf of wrestling is cool. I don't know what to make of this, Greenhead.
Oh. Kingston maybe not with a
He can't help himself. He can't help himself. He can't control himself. He can't get a grip.
Oh. Corvis trying to fight back here out of the corner. Doing his best.
Corvis now feeling the wrath. No matter where he is in that ring, Eddie Kingston's gonna find him. Seek and destroy. Eddie Kingston on a mission. On a mission.
This could be it.
Just crushing Corvis, who somehow kicks out, and you gotta give it to Eric Corvis
You do.
here. You really gotta give it.
It's like I'm saying, this is the first I've seen of this guy, Eric Corvis, but he's not giving up. Even with these circumstances of a man completely unhinged and uncontrollable.
I'm not sure what kind of opponents Eric Corvis is used to. I'm sure he's never faced the intensity of Eddie Kingston, but he got that right foot up there. Stunned Big King and got an elbow off the ropes there. Eric Corvis now. He's got a chance here to capitalize on that.
He did try his best to capitalize. He wasted no time to go for the cover.
Some shots of his own.
Oh, something we've seen Eddie Kingston do in the past.
Trying to punish Eddie Kingston, who's just not feeling it. Not feeling any pain right now. Eric Corvis now going down below to the knees. Smart move.
And a low ace crusher.
An innovative ace crusher. By this thinking man's wrestler, Eric Corvis, who's in the ring with just a brutalist, Eddie Kingston.
This crowd is making a dangerous decision by mocking Eddie Kingston with those chants.
They're just driving him crazier and crazier. He doesn't need the mileage because it's not a far drive. Corvis now getting a springboard off that second rope.
Looking for another ace crusher, but
Absolutely not.
half Nelson suplex. That's gotta be it.
Dropped him right on his head and neck.
Unbelievable.
New Jersey getting behind Eric Corvis. Hey, you gotta give it up for this kid here. This brave young man, Eric Corvis.
Oh, my American
He's
D.
taking everything. He's taking everything.
What?
Amazing.
You've got to be kidding me.
The punishment Corvis has been taking, every single signature maneuver of Eddie Kingston.
I can't believe it. Eddie Kingston is emptying the arsenal, and Corvis is kicking out.
Eddie Kingston, though, pulling up that black sleeve, possibly looking for a lariat.
That was a solid pump kick from Corvis.
Kingston caught him. Kingston caught him right into a backbreaker. And that's where the experience of the ring veteran, Eddie Kingston, is going to come in handy. There's no substitute.
Oh, my.
Collides with the skull. Crushing him just like that concrete wall did earlier. Eddie Kingston wins.